Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What's poppin', guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the preview for FC Bayern München versus Sporting Lisbon. Yes, we are playing them in the UEFA Champagne League at the Allianz Arena as well, which is a good thing. I mean, especially after losing to Arsenal at the Emirates the way we did, which fair play to Arsenal again, but we should have never lost in that circumstance, and we did. Individual errors, getting pressed, all that stuff, whatever. It is what it is. We move on. We've moved on already anyway, and we've been getting wins ever since. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. Guys, I say we talk about the game that we're going to be missing Luis Diaz for one more time because the ban is reduced to 2 games and not 3 games. So, yeah, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, inshallah, wherever you are. I say we kick things off. And yeah, man, let's secure the top 8. Let's secure it. There's really no excuses whatsoever. Get the job done no matter who's being played. You know what I mean? Especially, actually, interesting enough, after this piece of news has come out. Now, apparently, these are 3 of their key players, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I have the lineup thing here for it. So, Trincao is one of them. Goncalves, is he another one? Oh, Quenda, yeah. So, those are 3 of their key players missing. Could you imagine? So, yeah, they will have 3 significant absences against Bayern tomorrow. Francisco Trincao, Giovanni Quenda, and Pedro Goncalves. They did not even make the trip to München. That's big, guys. By the way, why do I still have... By the way, bear with me. I just did the watch-along for Saudi game. Let me put... There you go. That's more like it. Yeah, Bayern München related, what you call it, background. But yeah, regardless, yes, Sporting are missing these guys. Trincao, Quenda, and Goncalves. Now, that is big news. Now, looking at the team that they have, it's interesting. Let me show you this team. Where is it? There you go. Bear with me with the whole ad thing. I can't deal with them. I just can't. Yeah. But regardless, you look at this and they have... So their team has that... Is his name Luis Suarez? Yeah, Luis Suarez. Yeah, they have him. Actually, let me go check. Where is he from? Colombia. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, hey, listen, Luis Diaz could have had a friend to say hello to, but nope. Yeah, see, Goncalves is over here. He's missing. Yeah, Trincao is missing. And so those are 3 of their attacking players missing already from the get-go. But then they have the Humelin brother in the midfield. They have this Simeo, what is it? Simeoes or Simoes? I hope I said that correctly. And then they have this Araujo brother in left back. They have Ifan what's it? Fresneda. There you go. Said that right. Diomande is the player that at one point Bayern was linked with. Inacio is another Portuguese centre back in the Portuguese league, alongside Antonio Silva and etc. That's been rated pretty highly. Yeah, and then their goalkeeper generally is Rui Silva. They're actually in the top 8 at the moment, and Company was talking about there's a reason why they are in top 8. They counter-attack very well, etc., etc. Yeah, Nabri even did a press conference and kind of gave them respects as well and talked about how he's been integrated into the team, being very important since Musiala being injured and now he's being back, how he feels about his spot being in jeopardy. He doesn't want to think much of it. But regardless, the point is on Sporting. They are in the top 8. I actually want to know what spot they are in the league. Is there a way I can check how their position in the league? Oh, wait, fuck it. But I want to see their position in the league. Is there a way I can see their standing in their own league? How can I check their standing in their own league? Is there... Oh, you have to change the competition. Is it Liga Portugal? So at the moment, they are second, 32 points. So they are 5 points. Is that 5 points? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5 points off to Porto. And they are a few points ahead of Benfica as well. And in the Champions League, if you go back to the Champions League, they are eighth, same points as Man City. Now, let's say if we beat Sporting and City beat Real Madrid, things can change. Same with Atalanta against Chelsea. And Chelsea are above Sporting as well. They're all on the same amount of points. So a lot will probably change based on our game against Sporting and other games that surrounds it. You also have the likes of Newcastle and Atletico Madrid and Liverpool, Galatasaray, PSV, and even like Tottenham, etc. All like things can change depending on the results that happen. So if we can grab a win, get 15 points on the board, we should realistically secure top 8. Um that's just the way I view it. Now, I already told you who they're missing. In our aspect, realistically, Diaz is suspended. Alfonso Davies is gonna be with the squad, but he probably won't play. Let's be honest. He'll play against Mainz. And so it's realistically just Jamal Musiala that's out. Realistically, it's just him that's out. So, yeah, listen, we have enough to do what it takes to get the dubs. It's that simple, no excuses. And listen, we need to be very aware that these brothers could be hitting us on the break. They really could be hitting us on the break. Who's their manager, by the way? Who's Sporting's manager? Sporting CP manager. Rui Borges. I don't know much about this guy, to be honest. I'm guessing he's the brother that replaced Ruben Amram. I could be wrong. Somebody let me know. But regardless, from what I've read in the press conference with Vincent Kompany, it looks like these brothers are going to try to hit us on the counterattack. And if that's the case, we need to be very alert. Very, very alert. What I would also do, by the way, is I would rest a few players. A few players, not a lot of players. Believe it or not. Actually, now I'm looking at my lineup. Actually, there's one specific player I'd rest. But other than that, actually, no, even another player I'd rest because he does play Bundesliga minutes. So, and to be fair, the guy I'm replacing him with he's just got back into a little bit of a decent form. So, let's talk about the lineup, shall we? So this is what I've picked. Now, it's very clear for you when you see fully who I've excluded so he can get rest. And the brother's name is Upamecano. Now, why did I exclude him? He's been playing a lot of minutes. Now, I didn't think of it like this until Hokage brought it up in our Mia San Mia show yesterday. And he made a very great point. He does need rest. Yeah, so because of that, I have decided, you know what? Let's rest Ito. Kim and Jay played against Stuttgart, so he doesn't really need to play. You can play Ito and Jonathan Todd together. And if it doesn't work out, then you bring one of the brothers on. Simple. Laimer right back, so he has better, connection, pause, with Olise or Carl, whatever it is. Yeah, because I feel like they do better when they're together. You understand? Wait, get rid of this. You know what I mean? And then you have Stanisic, who's the brother I was talking about, that's been picking up a form against Stuttgart when he come on. Yeah, because that goal is pretty important, even though Nubel is a donkey, but whatever, it is what it is. Pavlovic is back, so you'd probably play him. I'm actually shocked that he's back that quick. I thought he would get rest, but to be fair, the injury wasn't that severe, thankfully. You know what I mean? And then you have Kimmich next to him. Carl, Olise, Gnabry, and Harry Kane. That's simple. That's what I would go for with the lineups. Now, we get to the bit of predicting the game. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think. But I do think we will win, like I voted on that SofaScore thing. And keep in mind, they're going to be missing some attacking guys. So who's going to be replacing them? I don't know much about their team. Let me look at their squad. Let me have a look at their squad. Bayern München, Sporting. So they're gonna probably play Katamo, Jenny Katamo. Never heard of him, to be honest. Simiomes, okay. They're gonna probably Morita is in their team. He probably could play. And this guy named Alison Santos. So I'm guessing these are like a bunch of youngsters that they could be potentially playing. Very interesting. Very interesting. Regardless, I'm going to say we win. You know what? I don't see them really scoring. So I'll say 2-0 win. I'll give us a 2-0 win. I don't think it'll be as easy as people think. Because Inacio and Diomande, they will make it difficult. That Araujo brother, I mean, he'll probably make it difficult. Yeah. And whoever's their right back. Who was their right back again? Yeah, this Frasen. How do I say this brother's name? Holy smokes. Ivan Frasneda. Yeah, Ivan Frasneda. He's some youngster as well. Them and Hillman and them brothers, yeah, they're gonna make it all difficult for us. So, and they'll try to hit us in the counter attack, but I don't think they'll do much with it. So, I think saying 2-0 is fair. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, share this, and inshallah you're well wherever you are. I'm gonna dip now. Take care. Peace out. Mia san mia.